Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. This is JT with Legacy Art Games, and we are back supporting chronically ill and disabled gamers. I would like to apologize to you guys for the lack of actual live streams over the past few days. I have not been feeling very well, but hopefully we can get back on track. So I'm just going to be getting the live stream link out here. We can get back on track. So I'm just going to be getting the live stream link out. And just one moment more and we will be ready to go. Okay, so as I was saying, we are going to be playing some Mount and Blade Bannerlord. Yes, I've been looking forward to this one very much. I used to play the old school Bannerlord and Warband all the time. I love the sandboxy kind of style to it. And in this one, I don't think they have a pure sandbox mode as such just yet. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Maybe there's a mod out there, I believe, that can do it. But for right now, what they do is a campaign. And, excuse me, this campaign leads up to making you eligible to rule your own kingdom. And I think you have the option, if you so choose, to just ignore the missions, go about your business. But you will never become a ruler as a result. So that's really kind of up to you. That's my understanding of the situation. Now, why are we starting here at the Choose Your Family screen? Well, that's because I take ages to design the looks of my character, so I went ahead and did that before we started. And we are playing a female Imperial character. And after we do appearance, we have to choose our family, which has some effect upon our various statistics and skills. And Lord, there are a lot of them. So we have to think, but I'm thinking a landlord's retainers already. You can see your father was a trusted lieutenant of the local landowning aristocrat. He rode with the Lord's cavalry, fighting as an armored lancer. So that should get you 10 skill level and 1 focus point to riding and pole arms, 1 to vigor. Or we can do urban merchants. Your family were merchants in one of the main cities of the empire. They sometimes organized caravans to nearby towns and discussed issues in the town council. 10 skill level and 1 focus point to trade and charm, 1 attribute point to social. So there is your talking type hero. Freeholders. Your family were small farmers with just enough land to feed themselves and make a small profit. People like them were the pillars of the imperial rural economy, as well as the backbone of the levy. So you get 10 to athletics, 1 focus to polearm, and 1 point to endurance. Urban artisans. Your family owned their own workshop in a city, making goods from raw materials bought from the countryside. Your father played an active, if minor, role in the town council, and also served in the militia. So you get 10 to smithing and 1 focus point in crossbow, with one attribute point to intelligence. So that's kind of your crafting slash smart person type role, and smart person consists of course, engineering, medicine, steward. Got your foresters. Your family lived in a village but did not own their own land. Instead, your father supplemented paid jobs with long trips in the woods, hunting and trapping, always keeping a wary eye for the Lord's game wardens. And 10 skill level and 1 focus to scouting and bows, 1 to control. And control consists of bow, crossbow, throwing, and last one, urban vagabonds. Your family numbered among the many poor migrants living in the slums that grew up outside the walls of the imperial cities, making whatever money they could from a variety of odd jobs. This is your basic thief slash rogue slash poor person background. 10 to roguery, 1 to throwing, and 1 attribute to cunning. And cunning consists of roguery, and roguery is you can tell when a guard wants a bribe, you know how to intimidate someone, and you have a good sense of what you can and can't get away with. And scouting, knowledge of how to scan the wilderness for life, and judgment of how your troops will perform in contact with tactics. So I'm kind of in a debate between urban merchants and landlord retainers, but I think urban merchants. Yeah. As a child, you were noted for your way with people, maybe? And that gives you 10 skill level and 1 focus to charm and leadership, 1 to social. So we would be very social. I don't want to have no 0 combat or leadership skills. Let's just say you're away with people still, or... Oh man, I'm so... Oh, and there's my alarm. 1 second, sorry. Sorry guys, always got to remember when it is pill time. So aptitude for numbers, you get 10 skill levels and 1 focus point to engineering and trade, and 1 attribute point to intelligence. So, that's kind of interesting. Take a drink. Like I said, I hate to put all my eggs in one basket. Knowledge of how to make things that can withstand powerful forces without collapsing, useful for building both structures and the devices that knock them down. That's your engineering skill. We're just gonna stay with your way with people. And let's see, growing up, you spent most of your time let's see, with my tutor gets me 10 skill and 1 focus to engineering and leadership and 1 attribute point to intelligence. Let's see, let's look around. Crossbow and tactics and control, for town watch. Roguery and one-handed and cunning for the alley gangs. At the docks and building sites, you've got athletics and smithing with vigor. And the market, you got 1 to trade and charm with another point to social. We would be very good at social at this point. Or you can do caring for horses, which would get you, of course, riding. That would up your endurance, and you would also get steward, your knowledge of what makes a settlement prosper. This helps you manage an estate or administer a town. Oh, this is a tough one. Let's just go super social for this one. You're gonna be very good with people. Okay, let's see. In war-torn Calradia, especially in the frontier tribal areas, some women as well as men learn to fight from an early age. You stood guard with the garrisons. That's 10 in and 1 to crossbow and engineering, 1 to intelligence. You can ride with the scouts. That's 10 to riding and bow, 1 to endurance. Train with the infantry. 10 and 1 to pole arms and one-handed and 1 to vigor. Or join the skirmishers. So you were 10 and 1 to throwing and bow, 1 to control. I'm gonna say infantry. Maybe? Yeah, infantry. Okay. Before you set out for a life of adventure, your biggest achievement was you defeated an enemy in battle. Not everyone who musters for a levy marches to war, and not everyone who goes on campaign sees action. You did both, and you also took down an enemy warrior in direct one-to-one combat in the full view of your comrades. 10 skill and 1 focus to one-handed and two-handed, 1 to vigor, 1 to valor, 20 renown. Or you led a caravan, and that's 10... Or your family needed someone trustworthy to take a caravan to a neighboring town. You organized supplies, ensured a constant watch to keep away bandits, and brought it safely to its destination. That's 10 and 1 to tactics and leadership, 1 to cunning, 1 to calculating, and 10 to renown. Calculating. Sorry, just looking around. This is a blind playthrough, guys. Sorry. Let's see, you invested some money in a workshop. Your parents didn't give you much money, but they did leave just enough for you to secure a loan against a larger amount to build a small workshop. You paid back what you borrowed and sold your enterprise for a profit. So you would get 10 and 1 to trade and smithing, 1 to intelligence, 1 to calculating, and 10 to renown. So that's if we want to be a good trader. This is for your adventure. You got into the kind of trouble for rich on the quick ton or quick feet get you out alive. Athletics and roguery. You treated people well. Yours wasn't the kind of reputation local legends are made of, but it was the kind that wins you respect among those around you. You were consistently fair and honest in business dealings and helpful to those in trouble. In doing so, you got a sense of what made people tick. I like that. +1 to mercy, generosity, and honor, +5 renown, +1 to social, and 10 and 1 to charm and steward. I like that. Let's do that. Okay, like many families in Calradia, your life was upended by war. Your home was ravaged by the passage of army after army. Eventually, you sold your property and set off with your father, mother, brother, and your 2 younger siblings to a new town you'd heard was safer. But you did not make it. Along the way, the inn in which you were staying was attacked by raiders. Your parents were slain and your 2 youngest siblings seized. But you and your brother survived because... And it's time to choose again. Let's see here. What do we want to go with? I don't know if one of them sounds for me right off the bat. Well, let's see what they do. You subdued raider. You get 10 and 1 to one-handed in athletics and 1 to vigor. You drove them off with arrows. That would not be your obvious archer. You get bow and tactics and a point of control. You rode off on a fast horse. Riding and scouting and endurance. You tricked the raiders. Roguery and tactics and a point of cunning, or you organize the travelers to break out. Leadership and charm and social. Social, yes. Enter your name, Etheria. I actually kind of like that. Why not? Okay, you prepare to set off with your brother on a mission of vengeance and rescue. Here is your character. Click finish if you are ready to go or go back to make changes. So we are Imperial, so we get 20% construction speed bonus to town projects, wall repairs, and siege engines. And otherwise we are basically very much charm and social and a little bit of leadership in there, and some trading too. So we are not so much strong. We do know how to fight a little with swords and polearms, but we're not so much combat as we are thought. Charming. Just like myself, I'm sure. Heh. Determine the game difficulty. What's enable death do? Choose if heroes are able to die on the battlefield. Well, you would think they would, but enable auto allocation of perks for members in your clan. Well, we'll keep recruitment to very easy and map movement to very easy, but everything else we'll keep realistic. We'll leave enable death and auto allocate perks to off for now. So that's probably a bit more difficult that I'm going to survive, but hey, we'll give it a try. So we're loading up our... Okay, sister, it's been 3 days now and you've been tracking those bastards. I think we're getting close. We need to think about what happens when we catch them. How are we going to rescue Phasos and Alea? Are we up for a fight? This looks like an old training field for the legions. Perhaps we can spare some time and brush off our skills. The practice could come up useful when we catch up with the raiders. Let's see. I'm gonna run the course. I need to know if I can fight if I have to. We have no time to lose. We can do more if we split up. So that's either continue the tutorial or skip it. So do you think we'll catch up with the raiders soon? The tracks look fresh and I've seen some smoke on the horizon. They can't move too quickly if they're still looting and raiding. Now I'm pretty sure we'll be able to rescue the little ones or die trying. Let's do the tutorial just to see how humorously bad we are at fighting. Let's see, movement, WASD, of course. Oh, I don't think he was ready. Oh, okay. Got a sword. Hi. Says defend from right. I'm going, what does it want? I'm defending from the right. As much as it allows me, anyway. Ah, okay. Defend from up. Ah, okay. Defend from down. Attack from left. Attack from right. Well, that's about as simultaneous as I get. Yeah, I'm not set out for, Okay, finish the sword tutorial, thank goodness. I don't think we're cut out for that. That's the horseback, tutorial. Let's see, we don't use a bow, we do use pole arm. Oh, hit as many targets as you can. Oh, wow.
Yeah!
And I'm slow as heck. Right. I think I'm gonna have to stick to talking. Oh, that was a sharp turn there. Oh man, I am just awful. This is why I picked talking. Okay, I missed 9 targets. And what else is left here? That looks like archery training, and we don't have any archery at all. So, I'm ready, let's go. Even though I'm totally lying to him. I'm so not ready. Okay, you're at the training field. You can learn the basics of combat here. Let's leave. Before we do anything else, we're low on food. There's a village north of here where we can buy provisions and find some help. You're a better rider than I am, so let's let you lead the way. And of course, we are going to move on over to that village of Tevea. We can zoom on out to see the big idea of what's going on. That's tutorial entering settlements. You have arrived at Tevea. To explore the location, you can enter the settlement by pressing the highlighted button on the left. Take a walk around. We're here, I guess, so we need food, and after that, maybe some men to come with us. Because, yes, the two of us alone probably wouldn't do too well. The headman here can probably help us. Let's try and find him. And we can hold the left Alt key to see the location of the headman. And he's right over there. Let's be polite and get off of our horse before we talk to him. I am Vadrios, headman of this village. What brings you here? We need help. Some raiders have taken our younger brother and sister captive. We think they may have passed this way. They got your people too. Sorry to hear that. Those bastards have done a lot of killing and looting in these parts as well. We think they've gone north. I reckon there are a few folk around here who'll join you in going after them if you'll pay for their gear. Once you've made your preparations, come and talk to me again. I may have a task for you. And, gained... Okay, we gained some skill points. To leave a mission, you can hold down the tab key. This will return you to the settlement menu where you can purchase supplies and hire recruits. So now we need to recruit at least 4 men before we set out to face the raiders. You can hire troops from villages and towns. This is pretty well like the old Mountain Blade. I'll recruit all. Well, I don't know. I have 1,000? If so, then I'll recruit all of them. Okay, now we have to buy some supplies. Buying food. Your brother recommends that you purchase 2 sacks of grain. You can do this by transferring them to your inventory with the little arrow on the left side. So let's see, you want 1, 2. And I'll pay 32 coins. Okay, done. Oh. Talk to the headman. The menu on the top right shows important people in your current location. Click on his portrait to talk to him. Okay. So we're going to click talk and go back to the village view. Have you finished your preparations? I'm working on it. I'm done with my preparations as far as I know. What am I missing? Okay, I guess we didn't hire our people the first time. We can now talk to the headman, I think. Glad to see you found what you needed. Now, about that matter I mentioned earlier, there's a wandering doctor who comes through here from time to time, name of Tastios. Treats people for free. We're fond of him. Well, last we saw him a few days ago, he was carrying some sort of chest, which he was very mysterious about. He was on some sort of quest, he said, though he wouldn't tell us more. He set off on the road just a few hours before the raiders came through here. Well, he's not really a worldly type, just the kind of fellow who'd stumble into a trap and let himself be captured. We're worried about him. If you can keep an eye out for him, this Tactios, we'd be very grateful. Maybe if he's alive and well, he'll tell you a little more about his quest. Okay. So, we are going to have to look out for the doctor as well. I didn't just abandon the, I didn't just ditch his quest, did I? Interaction with this person is disabled during tutorial stage, okay? I think we're supposed to continue on. Let's see, and I think this is our destination here, but I'm not sure. We're gonna leave. And what are we... It's another village here. Got some raiders around. Let's go after these raiders, see if we can catch up with them. Attack. Let's attack. Oh lordy, I have to fight. You can tell your men to charge by opening the movement orders with F1 and choosing charge with F3. Okay.
Attack! Have no mercy!
Oh, and I'm down already. Evidently, I am the type to sit back and let them do the fighting for me. How are our men doing? Hey, we won the battle, even though I croaked in the first second. So let's see. We didn't have any deaths. We just had some wounded, myself, and one of the troops. And we got 150 gold. The rescuing and taking prisoners. After a hard-fought battle, you may have some choices. You may have the choice to take some prisoners or recruit those that you have freed from your enemy. Both options are done by transferring the troops to your party with the little left arrow on the button. So let's okay, we have a prisoner. And we're done. And let's see what we got here. Fine old fur armor. I don't think that's at all as good as what I have. Nor this. Nor that, nor that, nor that. But it's all stuff we can sell, I assume, so that's good. Let's see what else. Go after these bandits, maybe. We paused. Why for? Attack. This time around, you guys are gonna just go and do it for me. And I'm down again. Oof. Let's follow what this dude's doing. Oh, he got knocked down. Man in battle here. That's right, old man. Thank goodness we don't have death, or I'd be twice dead by now. And we won, or my troops did anyway.
Victory is ours! Quarter!
Once again, we had 2 wounded, myself and a troop, and killed. Methanos got 1, and the headman troop got the rest. And we got another raider prisoner. And once again, we really have, well, we don't have bracers, so I can put those on. And the rest is a cloak and a helmet. So we'll just take the rest as treasure. And I think we need to get this last group of bandits. I would just send in my troops, but that's disabled during the tutorial.
Cut them down!
Oh, he's after me. I see him. I delivered 43 damage. I actually hit someone. My god.
No! You will bleed!
No spearing. My own troops, please. Oh. Gained the skill point in tactics. And I've won the battle. I didn't die. Alright. And I gained some skill in riding as well. Not bad. Got another prisoner. Getting a lot of those. And, well, I think what I have is more defensive, so we'll put that over there. And done. You rescue several prisoners that the raiders have been dragging along. They look parched and exhausted. You give them a bit of water and bread, and after a short while, one staggers to his feet and comes over to you. I don't know who you are, but I'm in your debt. These brigands would have marched us to our deaths. That's Tactios. My name's Tactios. I'm a doctor by trade. I was on, well, a bit of a quest, but now I'm thinking I'm not really made for this kind of thing. I was with a caravan and they just came out of the brush. We were surrounded and outnumbered, so we gave up. I figured they'd keep us alive, if just for the ransom. But then they started moving us along at top speed without any water, and I was just about ready to drop. I could feel the signs of heat stroke creeping up, and I told them that they just pushed me more. If your group hadn't come along, maybe I have a way to thank you properly. We were looking for 2 children captured by the raiders. Can you tell us anything? I'm afraid I haven't seen any children, but after our caravan was attacked, the chief of the raiders, the one they called Radagos, took and rode off with our more valuable belongings, including a chest that I had. He seemed to be controlling more than one band raiding around the area. If this lot has your kin, then I think he'd be the one to know. And since I have nothing of value left to repay your help, I'll tell you this. If you do catch up with and defeat that ruffian, you may be able to recover my chest. It contains a valuable ornament which I was told could be of great value if you knew where to sell it. I was trying to find out more about it, but as I say, I've had all my urge for traveling flogged out of me. Right now, I don't think I'd venture more than 20 paces from a well as long as I live, but I'll keep that in mind. It doesn't look like much, and I suspect this lot would give it away for a few coins, but I got it from a mercenary whom I treated once and swore it was related to Neretzi's folly. I don't know what that means, except that Neretzes was, of course, the emperor who died in battle some years back. Maybe you can find out its true value. Thanks for saving me again. And we have to find that Radagos. Thanks for saving me again. I hope our paths will cross. Well, first we are going to go back to Tevea, because we had a quest to rescue that guy. Let's see if we can't collect a little reward for our success. Vadrios. Wait, where was he? Oh, okay. Let's not punch him. Empire peasant, there he is. Oh, well, we can't talk with him because it's tutorial stage. I thought he would give us a reward for rescuing the doctor. In that case, let's get back to hunting down bandits. Can we recruit more troops? No. Let's go ahead and sell all this stuff that we found. And I'll get 218 coins out of that. And I'll buy some more grain. Let's go ahead and buy all the grain. And that way we'll be in good shape for food. And let's see, that's Radagos' hideout right up there. It's not very well hidden. And we will go ahead and go there. I'm not sure what to do. It's right here. What do I do? It's right in front of me. That's gonna drive me crazy. Where's... Oh, okay. I thought that was a rock. Hideouts and orders. Hideout missions begin with the enemy unaware of your approach. Order your troops to follow you with F1 and F2 shortcuts, and try to take them on in small groups. This is going to be interesting. Are they following me? Okay. And what does F1 do? F1 tells them to... I'm not sure. Okay, I think it just, okay, we took someone out. Gotcha. Let's see, where's everybody else? Uphill, maybe? I remember in old Mountain Blade I would have a tough time sometimes finding the very last person. Yeah, I just don't feel like that's it. There's gotta be someone down here. Maybe across the water? Yeah, there's a place down there. Oh, here we go. Alright. I don't know why they have me leading them. I'm horrible. I'm a talker, not a fighter. Should just be able to say to them, can't we, you know, talk this out? What? Uh-oh. Got him. And there's another. Oh, he tried to throw something at me. Dirty fighting. That's what you get. Ouch, he hit me. Oh, I think it's Radagos. So, who's this that comes to my place of business killing my employees? We heard you took our little brother and sister. Where are they? Good heaven, I'll need a better description than that. After trying to sell them to the slave market. Since your hunt for your kin is fruitless, how about you clear off and save your own lives? Either that or I force you to lick up all the blood you spewed here. Or you could settle this one-on-one. I don't duel slavers. Men, attack!
Heaven be praised!
Won the battle. I gained some renown and some morale.
Victory!
And I gained medicine, tactics, it's like scouting and pole
Heaven be
arms.
praised!
So I'm actually becoming a little bit of a fighter. Well, I recognize defeat when I see it. If I'm going to be your captive, let me introduce myself. I'm Radagos. You haven't cut my throat yet, which was a wise move. I'm sure I can find a way to be worth more to you alive than dead. You'd better help us get our brother and sister back, or you'll swing from a tree. Oh, you'll need my help, all right? If you want to get them back, alive, that is. See, my boys have some pretty specific instructions about what to do if there's a rescue attempt. Shall we get on the road? Remember, if I drop dead of exhaustion or drown in some river, that's it for your little dears. I don't expect a cozy palanquin now, but you'd best not make it too hard a trip for me. So, we will take prisoners. Let's see, you come across a chest with an old piece of bronze in it. It's so battered and corroded that it could have been anything from a cup to a crown. This must be the chest Tactios mentioned to you. That's something to do with Neretzi's folly. I was hoping to find more treasure here, but I think business wasn't going too well for Radagos and his gang. I found this strange-looking metal piece, though. It doesn't look too valuable, yet it could be the artifact Tactios was talking about. Maybe we can sell it to one of the noble clans for a hefty price. Alright then, let's get on the road. I have a better idea. We may have a better chance if we split up now. I'll take Radagos and go find the slaver market. However, we must be careful not to endanger the lives, or not to endanger their lives, and it could be better to just buy them. We need to have our purses full for that, though. I'll need to take these men with us. Radagos is a slippery one. I don't want him getting away. So you want me to raise the money to ransom the little ones? Indeed, you'll have to find a way to do that. Maybe this bronze thing can help. Tactios said it could be worth a fortune to the right person if you manage not to get killed. If he's telling the truth, you must be careful. Never reveal that you have it, but try to understand its value and how it can be sold. One more thing, when you're talking to nobles and other people of importance, make sure to present yourself as someone from a distant but distinguished family. You can use our family name if you like to make up a new one. You'll have a better chance of obtaining an audience with nobles, and it'll be easier for me to find you by asking around. Our family name is Hawk, with an E to be fancy. Customize, well, conveniently enough. Oh my, we have all sorts of options here. But what would look best on a royal banner? Oh, that's very fancy. But, some of these are very fancy indeed, my goodness. Let's do with this one for now. I keep returning to that one. Get on the road now. Once I locate the little ones, I'll come find you. Tutorial is over. You are now free to explore Calradia. Okay, so that was the tutorial portion of the game, in which I mostly died, but I did, in the end, succeed a little bit. We are just about out of time, but before we go, let's head back to Tevea here. The Sturgians will start granting the Lord's exclusive hunting rights to nearby forests. This decision has the support of the Council. I'm gonna have to find a way to better highlight those little news reports down at the lower left. And I'm just looking through here. The lands around Tevea are owned mostly by Faerun, an Archon of the Southern Empire. The village is going through hard times. Farm tools are rusty and broken. Brush and weeds are reclaiming the outermost fields. Let's take a walk through the lands. Where's the headman who say that he would reward us for rescuing the doctor? Where did he go, huh? Whoa there, horse. Sorry, I don't think I know you. I am Etheria, and who are you? I am Tynops. I own land around here. I speak for many of the people in this village. I'll mark your name. I have a quick question. What is it? Never mind. I must leave now. Good to meet you. It's to our advantage to meet all of these people, if they're landowners. My name is Etheria, sir. May I ask your name? I'm Volios. I've lived all my life here, working the land, and as do my kin. A lot of people here in Tevea, the common farmers and craftsmen like me, they like me to speak for them. One thing you should know, if you cross me, you'll regret it. And, I cannot really do anything but learn about these folks. Who they are, that is. Good practice with my horse, anyway. I'm Petrus. Did I already talk to you? I'd like to know where the headman went who promised me my reward, but I guess you can't do that for me. If we can just ride straight out of town.
Damn your eyes! Where are you going?
Dead to rights, where am I going? I'm leaving town. Let's see, byproducts. I don't suspect we're going to have much. Oh wow, we need more grain. Oh, capacity exceeded. Okay. So we're good for grain. Can we recruit troops? Yeah, we can. Just looking at the differences between them. They seem to be basically the same. I shall recruit one of each. And leave. Because we need to figure out... Oh, there's a castle right there. And if you're wondering what the text is at the lower left, it's basically the goings-on of the land right now, who's fighting who, what laws are going into action, that sort of thing. You are outside Sestadime Castle. You see the banner of Regaya flying over the castle gate. Approach the gates and hail the guard. Request entry to the castle. After a brief wait, the guards open the gates for you and allow your party inside. I will go to the Lord's Hall. There's no Lord. Where is he? Hello, Lord? Are you here? Hello? I guess he is not. He's not home. That's not good for us. But maybe someone else around the castle will know the value of the artifact. Oh wait, do we have him here? No, those are soldiers. Yeah, he's not here. Can I sit in his chair? No. Well, actually, maybe I could. But I won't ask for trouble. Let's go to the castle courtyard. Very pretty looking castle here. That's the dungeon. I don't think we're gonna find our information there. Must be early in the day. No one's really about. Armor. Let's see what you have for sale. He is selling nothing. Well, yeah, no, he's selling nothing, apparently. What about you? Nothing. He's rich as heck, but no, he's not selling anything that I can tell. Trader, let me see what you have for sale. Nothing. Let me see here. Calradia is a land full of peril, but also opportunities. To face the challenges that await, you will need to build up your clan. Your brother told you that there are many ways to go about this, but none forego coin. Trade would be the one means to this end, fighting and selling off captured bandits in town another. Whatever path you choose to travel, traveling alone would make you easy pickings for whomever came across your trail. You know that you can recruit men to follow you from the notables of villages and towns, though they may ask you for a favor or two of their own before they allow you access to their more valued fighters. Naturally, you may also find more unique characters in taverns of Calradia. However, these tend to favor more established clans. So we have some goals here. We want to have 2,000 dinars. We want to grow our party to 20 men, and we only have 4 with us at the moment. We want to reach clan tier 1, which requires 50 renown. And we need to hire 1 companion. So we've got 4 goals going on here. And actually, that's the rebuild your clan one. As you explore Calradia, you can learn more about your artifact and its importance by asking any lord or lady about the Empire's recent history. Okay, you have to talk to 10 nobles, and then we'll learn more about that artifact we got from the chest. Well, okay, you guys, this has been a long episode, but I really wanted to give it the fair debut showing. I hope you guys have enjoyed Mount and Blade Bannerlord so far. We will be returning to it. And I would once again like to thank Tailworlds for their generous contribution to Legacy Art Games and its cause of supporting chronically ill and disabled gamers. If you guys liked what you saw, well, just look down a little bit below the video and hit that subscribe button and maybe the like button too. Those subscriptions really count when it comes to improving the channel. We're non-monetized, but those subscriptions do get us some great features. So, with that said, I hope you guys have a great evening, and I will maybe see you in a little bit for another stream. Have a good one.